Hi, welcome so much to this bonus training. Today it's Friday, so I hope you are eager to continue work on your business, even if it's a Friday. And when I started working on my business, I was still a truck driver. So I was working, living in the truck from Sunday to Thursday or Friday every week. Building my business, I spent 1 hour in the morning. I spent maybe 30 minutes on my lunch break and 2 hours every evening building out my business and my weekends. And at some level, it's not easy to build a business, and that is why it's so important to focus on things that moves the needle forward, that moves you forward instead of getting caught and getting stuck in complicated things or things that doesn't make any kind of sense for where you are today. And first, I want to congratulate the people that have enrolled in some of my incubators, both in my membership and in Get Client Success Lab, and also in the Speak and Convert formula. So I'm really excited to work with you. And if you want to book a consultation and see how I can support you, the link is going to come up in the comment section later on today. So it has been an amazing week. We run Monday, Tuesday, we talked about how to position ourselves in the market. And then we talked in a premium market. Then we talked Wednesday about how to craft together a high ticket offer with a superior solution. Yesterday, we talked about how to take that and use ourselves actually into our marketing and how to level out your marketing and go from being this 1 in a million to the category of 1. This has been 3 really valuable sessions. So make sure that you catch up, okay? And make sure if you want to have access to the replays up until Tuesday, you need to have registered for this event, and the link is in the video from yesterday. So if you just sign up, you will get an email with there will be a link to all the replays on YouTube. They disappear on Tuesday, but then you have the weekend to be able to catch up, okay? Because I'm going to take them down in the Facebook group, and we're going to set up for our next training, okay? So make sure that you are registered if you haven't registered, so you get access to the replays. And that includes today's training as well. So today we are going to spend talking about how you can mastering and leverage your business and scale by doing live converting events and how to make them work for you, okay? So what is a live converting event? Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. So happy to work with you. Congratulations, Anna. So excited to have you in Get Client Success Lab. That is going to be amazing. We're going to scale your business. So happy that you have joined. Congratulations, everyone. I'm so excited to work. As you hear, I am so passionate about this. This is my passion. That is why I offer massive support, because I want to be there and help people get unstuck, help people elevate, share their success, and really be there. That is my passion, right? So thank you so much. So live converting events. What is a converting event? Well, it is like what the name says, right? It's converting events. So you invite leads, you invite people over here to come and learn something from you that is tangible. So they want to sign up. You teach them and you help them solve a problem. You give them some kind of result, a breakthrough by serving the audience. Then you convert them. You open up an invitation to join you in your program, or to buy your course or book a call or whatever it is, okay? Those can be webinars, masterclasses, workshops, challenges, boot camps, live launches, whatever you want to call them. And of course, there's a little bit different on the length of them. And they can, of course, when they convert really well, be recorded up in a course platform or have use it as a lead magnet or something. But when you start out, it's really important to run them live. It's because of this connection that you built with your audience, to build that trust that is needed for a cold audience to say, yes, I'm going to invest in you. Okay. And they are so powerful because they're live. That is the number one thing. And a live event cannot be kind of replaced by any kind of recorded material in a sales funnel or in recorded course or something. It's not comparable at all. By have this human connection and actually feel how the person that hosts, in your case you, can help them, your convictions, your beliefs, your opinion, your teaching skills, your knowledge. Yeah, no VSL letter in the world can build that. You can actually take totally cold audience that have no idea who you are, get them to trust you enough during a live launch that is usually a 9-day event, and close really high ticket, 25, 35, 40, $50,000 closing them to trust you enough to book that call and want to invest in you. Okay, so it's really powerful. Live converting events is how I do my still main lead generation and sales system. I have had a lot of coaches. I'm in an incubator now because I believe strongly that you should invest in more support. Successful people invest in more support and not less. I'm in an incubator, and that is teaching convent like live launches is the way they scaled just by on 18 months. They scaled from 7 to 8 figure, 7 to 8 figures in 18 months. By leverage live converting events. Okay, so this is powerful. Okay, so that is what live converting events is. So I want you to have your pen and paper ready and make sure you take notes. So the power by doing live converting events, even if it's just a 1-hour webinar, is the like, know, and trust factor. So you build the like, know, and trust during the event with your clients. Okay, and people are getting, we talked about this yesterday, so people are getting really smart online. You know, they want to trust you before they buy. They want to trust you before they buy. They want to know that you can help them. They want to know that you know what you're talking about. They want to be able to ask you questions. They want to be able to to see you. They want to be able to feel that are you the right person to help me from A to B? What do you believe in? What have you gone through? How did you do when that ended up? And all those kind of things. People are getting really smart, okay? Really smart, and they do decisions based, and like the economy is right now, when it's kind of contracting, it's that people do way more smarter investments. So this is just more important than ever to build this trust with your audience, okay? And I mean, if you think about the time it will take for someone to trust you, if they just read your post online, a picture, a text, a picture, a text, a quote, whatever, how long will it take? Okay, they will trust you eventually. So don't worry about that. But it will take some time, maybe 2 months, 3, 4, 5, 1 year. Okay, then you compare it to invite them, and then you speak to them, you show up live, you give value, you answer questions, you share your stories, you teach them, and you convince them that you can help them from going from A to B. They know your knowledge. That is just going to take them from cold to sold in less than 9 days. Instead of 5 months, it's going to take them 9 days. Okay, that is how you can close a lot of clients and scale really, really quickly in a really, really simple way. Okay, that is the power. The power behind it is also to run the signature. What I mean with that is that you run the same thing over and over and over again. This is not the first time I have run the Get Clients Accelerator. I have done that dozens of times, okay? And the power with that is, first of all, that I know exactly the value. And since I invest a lot in myself, I want to run it live every time, so I really can put new perspective, new knowledge, and always be in the front end all the time, okay? So what is important is that those signature events is going to help you master it. It's just going to convert more and more and more and more. I get clients saying like, yeah, I want to run a webinar, then I want to record it, I want to put it up in a platform. Yeah, you really don't want to do that. You want to run at least maybe 50 live webinars so it starts converting really well. When it converts really high, can you record it and put it up in a funnel? Yeah, but you don't want to do that until it first convert. And that is going to be by running signature, it's going to be highway to that, okay? The second thing is that you can repurpose everything, landing pages, emails, posts, everything, invitation, like 75% of your lead generation, the invitation to sign up for your event, you can repurpose the next time because you run them in cycles. So you launch cycling, okay? That doesn't mean that you can't have the doors open to your offer all the time. Now I'm talking about the launch in itself, or the webinar cycle, the masterclass cycle. So you will never, ever have any deadlines. And I hate the deadlines. I mean, if someone would go in and watch a podcast from you that is 3 months old, that link shouldn't be dead. If they click on that link, they should end up somewhere. So you will never, ever have any deadlines. You can just make your landing page convert more and more and more and more, okay? I could wake you up in the sleep and you can run your live converting events. That is how you know it. That is highway to like, know, and trust. People are going to trust you way faster when you run it for the 6th time than you run it for the 1st. Okay? So that is the consistency. That is the power of doing a live converting event. And I can see a lot of people, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, then I want to have host a webinar here because you get tired of your own content. You are the only one that is tired of your own content. Don't ever end up there and start changing things. Okay? The power is to do it over and over again. You can ask any athlete out there that is a huge athlete that they became the best by doing the reps. They became the best by doing the reps. It's the same in business, okay? It's about invite people, show up and speak to them, and then you convert them, invite them to take what they learn, bring it full cycle into one of your programs, okay? That is the power. And then, of course, there is different kind of ways. So what is important when it comes to live converting events is that you want to make it work for you and your audience. So let's say we target business people like I do. I can easily do a 9-day launch, because if you are serious building your business, 9 days to be able to scale from 2K to 10K, it's nothing. It's nothing. You should be able to do that. But if I were targeting a single, busy, full-time working moms, a 9-day full live launch, an hour a day might be too much. Maybe I want to do a 3-day, okay? And the one that converts the highest, yeah, it's the 9-day, especially on high ticket offers, because they need the 9 days to trust you enough to buy a 35K offer, right? But if you have a lower, maybe medium ticket, they trust you enough to after 2-3 days to buy that offer on a click and buy. When it comes down to webinars, so just 1 hour with a cold audience, you want to do sales calls when your offer might be over 1,000, because people have a tendency to want to speak to someone. They don't trust you enough to click and buy a 5K offer from a webinar if you don't have really high social proof. Okay, and we don't have that. We have small audiences, we have cold audiences, and we might not have hundreds of clients and testimonials and social proof. Okay, so when I want to think about that, the longer you spend with your audience, the more they will trust you, the higher the ticket can be on a click and buy if you don't want to do calls. Okay, so that is, of course, you can do them differently. You can do infonars, you can do back-to-back webinars. You can do that is when you run one webinar in the morning and one in the evening the day after or something. That is kind of a back-to-back. Infonars, it could be like info session about the product you actually have. So you invite people to listen to how you can help them in a specific product. You can kind of do 2-day, 3-day, 5-day, 9-day launches, workshop, webinars, whatever you want to call them. You can cut it up in small sessions and actually have those sessions, sell them or give them away as lead magnets. Your team can run small mini events. That is the power behind Signature, because everyone in your team will know this. They could run them on their own, actually. You can sell the replays. You can be on podcasts. You can do the trainings, the teaching. You can cut it up and use it in podcasts, right? When you have a signature speak, so you have a signature, like I have mine, how to elevate above the noise. That is something I do in every podcast that I get invited. I just show up and I speak all about the same thing over and over again. And I really master it. That is, I get invited to a lot of podcasts and summits because I mastered the signature part of running live events, so I can reuse it over and over again. You might have your own podcast, and it's a perfect opportunity to start a podcast by cut this up in small 20 minutes videos, podcasts, okay? So, and you can be invited to any kind of speaking summits. You will never ever get nervous. What am I going to talk about? Because you have your speech, you know it inside and out, you master it. There's no question about what you do and what you teach, and that you know what you talk about, okay? So you can run a different kind of hybrids of your converting event to make it work for you, okay? So what do you do? What do you need to be able to run this? First of all, you do need an offer to sell, right? Some kind of offer. And you just need what we did Wednesday. You need the structure from A to B and the module number 1, what it's going to include. You need to know what you are going to include. Is the kind of what kind of support are you going to have? What kind of bonuses are you going to have? What is the price of the offer? Do the price increases? All these kind of practical things you need to have, because when you do live selling in a live converting event, you need to be able to stack your offer, to be able to tell people this is what's included, like this, okay? If you don't invite them on a call, okay? You need to know who this, who it's for and the problem you are going to solve. We craft out ours really specific, so we create really tangible live converting events that people love to participate in, okay? That really target a problem that is top of mind of clients, okay? I could have run a 5-day challenge, how to track your numbers. Yeah, no one would sign up. Boring, right? Not in top of the client's mind. Important, a part of my program, but not at all tangible, right? So you want to make sure you pick something that is relevant for your offer, that is tangible, that people want to sign up for. Now, that solves a problem that is in top of their mind, okay? And you need to have a sales system set up. With that, I mean, you need to know if they're going to take them on a call. That needs to be a calendar or something. There needs to be some kind of qualification process, might be. If you have a higher ticket offer, it's not for everyone. Or a landing page. So if you have a sales page, that needs to be done before you do it. That needs to be done so they can click and they can buy, okay? And solve biggest problem, and it needs to be tangible, kind of attractive. What is important as well, when you pick something from your program to run a converting event around, it needs to be easy and simple to teach. Simple to teach, so you don't end up caught up in complicated things that overwhelm people. Because it needs to be something they can take action on easily take action on, okay? Because otherwise you are going to end up confused and complicated, and they are just going to sit there and feel like, well, I don't get it. I don't get this at all, okay? And what you do when you run it is, I don't believe in what a lot of coaches teach, where they say just teach them the what and not the how, because I believe that you should show up full-hearted, really give your fullest, to show people that you actually can help them by actually help them, right? So, and what we do is that we bring value into our converting events. So when people leave them, they are just blown away with the impact it had on their lives. And what we do is that we invite people to take what they have learned and bring it full cycle in one of our programs, whatever you sell, okay? Can you give away too much? No, you can't, right? Because it will never, ever be the same to take something that you have learned in some free things, go out there and execute. Will it give you a result? Yeah. Can you go out now and be more visible online, craft together an offer? Yeah, you can do that, right? But it's not going to be as successful as if you had support, accountability, a roadmap, how someone to ask any kind of questions, to be there when you get stuck, to tell you what to do when you don't know where to go next. All that accountability, accessibility, and support, it's not going to be the same. It will never be the same. You will never have the same success. Okay, so you don't need to be afraid that you give away too much, but it's a fine line. And this is why, if you give away too much information and too much knowledge, you're going to overwhelm the audience. An overwhelmed audience will leave. They will not participate. They will just feel day number 1 or day number 2 that, or during the webinar, that they can't take this and take any kind of action. It's just a mess. They will not end up in your program. So it's a fine line. Okay, so it's a fine line to walk on. Okay, so it needs to be, that is what you need to run it. Okay, and then when it comes to cycling, so the power by doing this is to do it in cycles. And full live launches you can do maybe 6 to 8 times a year. Challenges, you can run them every month if you can. What is important is that you don't want to tire out your audience, and it's important to nurture them between launches, right? So let's say you run the same thing every second week. Yeah, it's too much to your audience because it's just repeating the same thing like every second week, right? But can you run a 5-day challenge every month? Yeah, for the same audience, yeah. Because not everyone will participate the first time, and they will participate one day, they will end up in the next one, and they participate, they become clients. They might need a couple of launches or challenges to trust you enough. They might join, but they don't feel, now it wasn't for me. Then they see you run it again, they invite people. And but the best thing is also you can plan out your entire year. You will always know when you are going to enroll clients. So you will not have this roller coaster business anymore. So we run them in cycles. So I run different incubator. I run one on LinkedIn like this. And then I run the one we are in now, that stream on several platforms. And then I have a hair, sorry. And then I run the Speak and Convert formula. And these are on different, like this. So they don't target the same small group over and over again. That is just like this massive. So in between, I do nurture the audience, because it's important to also nurture people that said yes to you. If I said, yes, I want to join your masterclass, and I join, I need to be nurtured. And you need to honor people that said yes to you. Don't forget that, with great content. That is we talked about yesterday. So that is what you don't want to remember. But yeah, you should do them in cycles. You should have one signature launch that you run over and over again, as simple as possible, to simplify the process, to be able to leverage that, to master it, to make 5 figures and even 6-figure launches. And then I usually recommend to have a smaller, maybe a masterclass or a back-to-back masterclass or a webinar or something that also runs maybe every month, because not everyone can participate in a longer challenge, and they rather join a shorter version, right? And so that is cycling. What it also does when you do cycling is that it's going to help you build your brand. You are going to get known for this. I have run the How to Craft Together masterclass or a webinar for over 3.5 years, the same 5-day challenge. I am known for that. I could wake up, I could run it now. I could start day 1 now and go all the 5 days in a row because I know it inside and out. Do I change it every time? Yeah, a little bit, because you learn new things. You might change a word here. The urgent need in the market might change a little bit. So I need to kind of bring that into the speak, but the fundamentals is the same. The 75% of the content I can repurpose. The lead generation content, the landing page is the same. I just changed the date. You're going to save massive time that you can spend with your family instead by doing signature events, not jump everywhere and do different things every time. Okay. That is and then you master it as well, and people are going to trust you way faster. Okay. And the signature live event is also going to help you become that category 1. When people think about a specific problem or they think about a specific result, they are going to think about your launch or your workshop, right? It's like people that have participated or they see you run this workshop, they're going to refer people there even if they haven't bought your program. They're going to say, oh, you wanted to build a webinar. Oh my God, you should join one of Angela's workshops. She runs them like not every month, but maybe 6 to 8 times. Go and check her out and see if she runs it again, because it was really valuable. That is what you're aiming for. You're going to build a brand. You're going to own a part of your market by mastering the same thing over and over again, doing the reps as an athlete. Okay. What it also does is that it evens out the stress by not knowing where your money is going to come from. And when we talked about pricing Wednesday, I talked about recurring revenue. This is going to help you with that, because you will always know where your clients are coming from. If you need like an injection in your economy, you just run a bonus pop-up thing to get some extra money inside. But when you plan this out, so when you plan out, let's say 6 launches in a year, it's every second month, right? If you, in the beginning, not enroll clients in between so much, you want to make sure that whatever you set your goal at, it covers the month when you don't do the launches. Otherwise, you're going to have this, right? So always think recurrent revenue. When you think about money, split it out to the number of months your clients are working with you. That is going to help you so much with your money and how much cash flow you need, how much revenue you have, how many clients you need, and to set the goal based on the conversion rate. How many leads do I need? You know, because as soon as you just look at the instant number in the bank, the pay in full, and you don't care that you work with that client for 12 months, that is kind of short-sighted. And it's not going to build you a fundamental, strong fundamentals of your business, okay? So really have that in mind, whatever you set your goal in these live launches. And that is, of course, how we work in all my incubators, even if you craft just out a course. So I have people in my membership that craft out their absolute first courses ever, and they get help learn how to do a Facebook group. They get help how to learn how to do a course platform the simplest way possible without any kind of complicated things or any kind of tech money, extra money costs, and how to run their first webinar to sell that course. Even if they just craft courses, we think recurrent revenue. How many clients do I need every month to hit that goal? And if I run a webinar every month, what is the conversion rate on how many clients do I actually need to buy my offer, how many leads do I need? And I can't talk about enough how important number is. Not to change the number games, I'm not talking about that, but you need to know your numbers. You can't do lead generation without knowing numbers, okay? So that is how, of course, we are in all my my incubators, in all my programs, we look at pricing that way, the recurring pricing, money in the bank for you. Okay, even if you just craft out the course, we still do it because I believe from that course you are going to build out the program that is going to elevate to an incubator that is going to give you a high ticket offer and live the lifestyle, the life that you actually want. I think that I believe that for everyone. So when people join and they say, yeah, I just want to craft the course, that is totally fine. We'll craft the course, and from that, I encourage them to take that and start building out some kind of program so you can higher your prices. Okay. So thank you so much for this bonus session. So I hope this kind of gave you inspiration to run a live converting event. And we craft webinars, everything from 1 hour webinars to 9-day live launches. And we make it work for you, and we make sure that we have everything that is needed, and we know our numbers, and we we pick the right content to teach, all these kind of things in all my programs, in all my incubators. So the invitation to book a consultation is in the comment section, so make sure you do that. There is a time slots to book. It's about a 30 minutes consultation. It's some questions to answer before, and the more I know, the better it's going to be. And that consultation is not a salesy. I am going to try to convince you to buy something. I really believe in meeting people where they are, and that you end up where you have the best benefits from it. And that is why I do consultation, because I do have different entry levels depending on where you are in your journey, how you want to work, and where do you actually need help. You don't need to buy something that in an area you actually do not need any kind of help. Okay, so that is important, and that is why I do consultation as a bonus for everyone that enrolls before Tuesday, when I close down a cart for this round. You get to join my quarterly planning session. It doesn't matter what incubator you join. If you join the membership, if you join my 6-month program, my 12-month incubator, or my one-to-one, doesn't matter. You are going to get a quarter planning session that is planning out your next 3 months when it comes to marketing, lead generation, and where you are going to do your launches, when you're going to record your content, and all this. You have that planned, so you can actually do that as spend minimum time on it. And really kind of leverage the repurpose of content, all this kind of thing, to be able to plan out your next 3 months of your marketing strategy. Okay, so that is a bonus for everyone that I have. Yeah, I have memberships from low ticket and up to my incubator and my 12-month incubator, and even my one-to-one. So it's a really large price range, but I want to meet people where they are. I do have a broad knowledge because I started out over here. Now I'm here, so I can help people over here as well as people over here. Okay, so that is why I have different kind of entry levels. So if you're interested, please book a consultation. There is no obligation. It's no obligation that it's we are going to talk about if one of my incubators or membership would be a perfect fit for you for the first step, for you to take on your journey to 6-figure business. Okay, and we're going to take what you learned today, and we're going to bring it a full cycle inside one of my incubators. So make sure you book that call. There are a lot of time. I have opened up the calendar, so there's a lot of time where you can enroll. Okay. So tomorrow it's Saturday, but we are going to host a Q&A session. That is a 1-hour Q&A session on Zoom. The link will be in the Facebook group and in your emails. If you want to join that one, you need to sign up so you get the link. And then you can join and you can ask any kind of questions about what we have done today, about my different kind of programs. If you're not sure that you're going to book a consultation because you might have a couple of questions, yeah, it's your opportunity to ask them live, okay? So I'm going to share the link to that Zoom call, and you can jump on and ask any kind of questions regarding this, okay? So thank you so much. And then, of course, we have a bonus session on a mindset running on Sunday. So don't miss that bonus session. That is really valuable. No strategy in the world is going to help you if you have the wrong mindset, if you see things the wrong way, if you make things, you stand in your own way for your success. And that is a lot of entrepreneurs stand in their own way on the road to success, and you need to move. You need to move out of your own way, okay? So thank you so much for today, and please, I would love to speak with you, so book that consultation. There's a couple of some questions to answer about where you are today, where you want to take your business, or what kind of business you want to start, and stuff like that. So I know a little bit about you before we jump on a call, so I can meet you better where you are. Okay, so thank you so much for today. And yeah, it's about 30 minutes. 30 minutes, block out 30 minutes. And please, I really beg you, if you can't join on your booked appointment, please reschedule. You can just send me a DM. That is totally fine. If you can't find the link, send me a DM, text message, whatever, email. I value your time, and please value my time. There's a lot of people who want to book consultations, and I open up the calendar to do it. So if you can't join, if you book a call and you can't join, just let me know, okay? We reschedule, no problem doing that, okay? So please honor that. So thank you so much, and I will see you on our Q&A session tomorrow. I can't wait to speak to you. So thank you so much, and take care. Bye.